Socrates was in prison and he was sentenced to death in couple of days. During this moment, Crito, one of the best friend of Socrates and one of the wealthiest person, will arrive near Socrates with an escape plan. After listening to that escape plan, the conversation that happens between the Socrates and the Crito is the dialogue or the book all about. Here are some takeaways from this book. First and foremost takeaway is, I take advice from expert. In conversation with Socrates, Crito will tell him, what will people think if you are still in jail? They know that I am the wealthiest person and have a capacity to bring you out of the prison. To replay this, Socrates will tell, if you want to become a cricketer, will you go near a cricket coach and ask his advice, or you will go near a football or a tennis coach and take advice from him about cricket? No, right? It's similarly, never think about what other people are thinking. Everyone will have different perspective. Do which thing is which you feel the things is right, and advice of your expert. So the second takeaway from this book is, be true to yourself. When Crito asked Socrates that you are cooperating with your enemies want to kill you and you are cooperating with them, then Socrates will reply, I was born in this place and I learned many things here. Throughout my life, I followed these rules which they have set, and suddenly they have made or they sentenced me to death. If I does not follow this, then I am going or doing something wrong. I am going against the Athens, which is one of the crime. So Socrates will always believe that going or doing against your own ethics, which said is one of the crime. He tells that doing an evil to an evil is an unjust. So be true to yourself. The third takeaway from this book is to live your life. There is a lot of difference between living a life and just living. So when Socrates was asked by Crito that you are doing an injustice to your family members, if you die, who will take care of them, and who will take care of the education of your children once you die? So to reply this, Socrates will tell, okay, if I escaped from this prison, of course I'll not stay in this country. I'll go to some other place. After going there, I will constantly think about my friends who are in this country. So I would think what would have happened to them, which constantly reminds me. And the second thing, when I preach someone or when I teach people, how would I teach them if I had something wrong which is against my rule? So it's not worth of living. So according to Socrates, what he was telling is, if you have done something crime or the thing which you have to not do, instead of escaping that situations and worrying every time, face it at that moment, tell the truth and face the consequences, rather than living an unjust life, which is just as living, but live a complete life with no regrets. So guys, I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.